Duke Edgar insists on seeing Alessandra, despite the family's attempts to dissuade him, claiming she's unsuitable and reclusive. Edgar's determination was a force they couldn't deflect. He was going to see Alessandra, no matter what they said. But why was he so insistent? What had Alessandra said to him during their brief meeting that made him so fixated on her? And, more importantly, what were they hiding? What would the Duke find when he finally came face to face with Alessandra?
Desmond always thought of the Duke to be strange, but not strange enough to want to marry Alessandra. He was sure once Edgar got a good look at Alessandra now, he would see Kate was a better choice.
Baron, you talk too much,
Edgar said as he stood up. The more the man talked, the more he was tempted to strangle him. But as Alfred said, he was here to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage, so he had to be nice.
What?
Desmond was taken aback by Edgar's words. He was merely trying to help him save his reputation. He was not convinced the Duke did not care about his reputation. Everyone did.
I'm sorry.
This way. He shut his mouth afterward. The Duke would change his mind anyway.
Alfred, stay here,
Edgar told his butler. Alfred would be his eyes and ears for whatever the two women said or did. Edgar quietly followed the Baron to Alessandra's bedroom. He wondered if she would be happy to see he had arrived early instead of delaying his arrival. Would she be happy to see the expressions on her family's faces?
This is it. Alessandra!
Desmond knocked on the door. He was hoping she would be sound asleep and would not be able to hear him. But to his surprise, she opened the door after the second knock.
We have a guest.
The moment Alessandra opened the door, Edgar's eyes went to one thing. It wasn't the blue mask she decided to wear today, but how red her eyes were.
What happened?
He asked.
You see, I asked her, Baron.
What happened, Alessandra? Edgar reached out his hand to rub below her right eye, which wasn't covered by the mask.
Tell me quickly.
Alessandra glanced at her father for a moment and saw how nervous he was. The Duke must have mentioned marriage already. My kitten was hurt yesterday and has passed away. I am on punishment, therefore I could not leave to bury it. Why are you here, Duke Edgar? She asked, feigning ignorance.
I have come to ask for your hand in marriage, but your family seems to think it is a bad decision. What do you think, Alessandra? Will you say yes?
The air crackled with unspoken tension. Edgar's gaze, sharp and perceptive, held Alessandra's, searching for the truth behind her red-rimmed eyes and carefully constructed facade. He had come seeking a bride, but he found something far more intriguing, a mystery wrapped in silk and shadows. Alessandra, in turn, met his gaze, her masked expression unreadable. Did she see a lifeline in his unexpected proposal, or a gilded cage? Her family watched, a mixture of resentment and desperation twisting their features. They had sought to control her fate, to barter her away, but the Duke's arrival had thrown their carefully laid plans into disarray. Now, the decision rested with Alessandra. Would she accept Edgar's shocking offer, a proposal born of intrigue and perhaps a flicker of something more? Or would she reject him, choosing the familiar pain of her isolated existence over the uncertainties of a life with a man she barely knew? And what secrets lay hidden behind her mask? Secrets that had driven her to suggest a contract marriage in the first place.
Hey, I'm Alexandria. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episode of Duke's Masked Bride.